I remember like us being on the FaceTime. It's like there was so much energy in that call.
It's like a perfect merging of two art forms.
Right. Hi, I'm Cristina Martinez, a contemporary artist based out of Seattle, Washington.
My name is Fe Noel, designer and founder of my namesake brand, Fe Noel. For some reason, I feel like I've always wanted to connect, and then I started seeing like the flowers and taking notice of it, and it evoked so much emotion.
Yeah.
And I love that. I love things that make you think.
Bloom to me just means coming out of whatever space you're in, remembering that no matter what you go through, like you will grow through it. I took that same idea of telling a story through flowers, but incorporated sunshine and watering yourself and things that are necessary for a bigger bloom.
I always say that fashion is my love language to the world. It's how I relate, it's how I speak, it's how I inspire. It is very important that my woman owns who she is. You know, when she's wearing the clothes is just an accessory to who she is and how she sees herself and her ambition.
This is really important for me because my kids are a part of my creative process. They see everything that I do. You know, they were here with us today. And when I was growing up, I knew in my heart I wanted to be a painter. Like, I just knew that that was what I was supposed to do. The only person that I knew that was a professional painter and was like on TV and famous was Bob Ross. And like, as a kid, I always felt like, here I am, like this Black and Mexican girl, and here's this man on TV and everybody loves him. It just seems so far away. My most important thing that I feel like I show to my kids is like, you can do anything.
Show me what you see.
And now giving them a different blueprint for what it looks like to grow up and follow your dreams. And that part of it is just so crazy to me because I didn't have that experience and I still had to kind of like believe that I could do it.
I watched my mom come to this country and change her life and create a life for herself. And that made me say, that's what I want to do. I'm in control. I can create this beautiful world. And that is the #1 thing that I want my son to know, that you don't have to wait for permission to be all that you can be, to take up as much space as you want in this world. Yeah. Look at that.
This is the coolest thing I've ever worn in my life. This collaboration, it is such a full circle moment, and I always try to reflect the reality of what we are actually going through, but also incorporate like a hope. Because from my own personal experiences, I've always felt like I bloom again. And so even when it feels very heavy and very dark, I know that new bloom is around the corner, and I like to spread that message because I think we all need it right now.
That's why I love both the faces together. I feel like it's a perfect representation of being a woman during this time and taking whatever's thrown at us and blooming through that and growing through that and turning it to something beautiful. Like, that's what therapeutic is. Like, we turned something that came from your heart that I saw that touched me, and then I added my piece to it, and it was it is just a special collaboration that I feel like is going to touch many people. It's going to be bigger than us.
Yeah.